to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing a how can you help yourself, others, and the world this week, alright? So for this, I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education. I will also be using a deck I wrote myself named the Action Oracle, that I named the Action Oracle. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let's get into the cards. So the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my perfectionists, the ones who know exactly how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, how can they help themselves? My card is being like, nay, I'm not budging. And you have envision. Envision what you want to create. I think I spelled it wrong. Envision what you want to create. Then how you can help others. Excuse them for their not really stepping up to the plate, or not knowing how to, or not being able to, not being able to specifically cater to your needs, maybe because somewhere there was a miscommunication, lost in translation is what I'm getting, being lost in translation, and so this is partly excuse them for not understanding you, and excuse yourself for not being able to be clear enough to get the others to understand you, is what I'm getting. Now, how you can help the world is clean up your house, your yard, the ocean, or the forest. Try to clean up your act and how you use greenhouse gases, or to what degree you use them. Now on to my helpers, the individuals. For my perfectionists, at the bottom of the deck you have manifest, and it says, what are your thoughts and beliefs about the subject? Think about how it makes you feel. And I feel like this is in regards to all of the three that I mentioned prior. So how you can help yourself, how you can help others, and how you can help the world. Okay, so that one was for my my perfectionist. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to come in assistance in any situation they come across. So please, angels and guides, how can my helpers help themselves this week? And you got drink up like liquid courage, sunlight, go outside, drink up vitamin D, which is sunlight. Now, how can they help others? I got complete a cycle and start something new. It is rebuild. Complete a cycle, complete what you're doing, and then build something new. Build something new by starting something new. Or rebuild something that has... So complete a cycle, and then start working on rebuilding something that was ruined, but now rebuild it better than before. I feel like this is going to help more people than you know. And I hope it makes sense to you, because it makes no sense to me. So, now how my helpers can help the world this week. Put you first. Focus on you. What I get with that, okay, is that you need to take care of you. If you are the project, if you are a project manager, or if you are deciding to spearhead something, or if you are at the head of a project, you are the head of the project, which means that you need to know where everybody is going, because you have you see the finished product, so you'll be able to guide them along, is what I'm getting. Now, onto my achievers, the individuals who know how to set goals and achieve them one by one. So please, angels and guides, anyone from high is good, who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what they should do, what they should expect for the coming week, and in regards to helping themselves, others, and the world. So how can they help themselves? We got be kind. Be kind to yourself. If you, my achievers, if you are not achieving as big of a target audience or target market or target, all right, what you want to manifest, if you aren't doing it fast enough, just be kind to yourself, because there's a reason why you're not achieving it fast enough. It's probably not the right timing, probably don't have the right staff, the right people just haven't come along yet. Just concentrate on you and your being good with yourself, and everything else will just place itself in your reality. Now, how can they help others? Ground yourself, so that, or ground the project, ground, I feel like the project is something that's very intellectual, so it's very in the air, and I feel like there are a lot of air signs in this project, so they themselves are very airy-fairy sometimes. So you need to bring it back down to earth and ground that shit. If that makes any sense. Ground the idea into something ground the idea by setting up, how should I say this? What am I trying to say? By mapping out a course, by saying this should be done by this date, by this should be done by this date, and these are the sub projects that will lead up to that sub project being completed. Okay, so that was now how you can help the world this week, my gorgeous achievers. How can you help the world this week? And you got visualize the future you want. Well, yeah. If you want to create it, you need to see it first. You have to have an idea, an image in your mind you want to create. Okay, so now onto my individualists. So the artists, the trendsetters, the YouTubers, the ones who like to be at the center of attention. You got be playful. Have fun with it. Don't be bogged down with the rigmarole, is the word that's coming to mind, or the he said, she said, the pomp and circumstance. Yeah. So for my individualists, how can they help others? How can you help others? I guess not. And you got step up to the plate and let them know that you are talking business. You're not just saying stuff just to make them stop talking. You're actually saying stuff. You're actually saying stuff to get your point across and to have them see that what you bring to the table is not less than, it's actually more than. How can you help the world? Trust in God, let go, and let God. Yes, I feel like this project is, whatever it is that you're working on, is hitting a roadblock. And so this is just saying, instead of racking your brain and trying to pummel yourself to figuring out what needs to be done, just let go, let God, and it will make sense. You don't have to know how it's going to be done. You just know that it will be done, and God will come forward. Well, not come forward in like physical form, but will give you that idea or send an angel or something along those lines. But something is going to get done, and you just don't need to know how at this point. Okay, so that was for my individualists. Now for my investigators, the scientists, the Elon Musk types, the ones who like push the boundaries of knowledge just a little bit farther. Yes. Now, so how can they help themselves? Adjust your method. I feel, are you working on a science project or are you working on a invention of some sort or something along those lines? And what you're doing is actually not allowing you to progress, and I feel like you're actually hitting your head against the wall, physically or figuratively. And so this is just saying, like, change your method, and you'll see that what you want and what you're envisioning will come to you much faster. Because if you look at something from the perspective with the problem in mind, you will not be able to find the solution. You're going to have to think from the perspective of the solution to find the solution, because from that perspective, you don't see the problem, you see the solution. See what I mean? You have to get out of your head. Yeah. So that was for my investigators. Now on to my loyalists. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. My loyalists would be the individuals who are loyal to a subject and who try to get as close and intimate as possible with that set thing. Okay, it could be a person, could be a project, could be a novel, could be whatever. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share. How can they help themselves this week? And you got trust in the magic of the universe. Trust that you might not know how it's going to be done, how it is going to pan out, but it will. So trust, and it will happen. Yeah. Now, how can they help others? Take into consideration their perspective. Maybe some of them are parents. Maybe some of them have food allergies. Maybe some of them have not mental, but health issues. A parent who needs their help. Take into consideration when you are planning out for I don't know how long. So keep that in mind. Now, how they can help the world, dumbfound and surprise. Shock. My loyalists, you are being called to shock and awe people. Shock and dumbfound. Shock and like, whoa, what just happened right now? Type of thing. I feel like the way you are going to be able to best help the world this week is if you shock and awe them. Yes, shock and awe. Now, enthusiasts, please, the angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week, please, angels and guides. What should they be mindful of this week? How can they help themselves? Please, angels and guides. So my enthusiasts, how can my enthusiasts help themselves? Confide. Confide in a friend, confide in a parent, confide in a sibling, confide in a taxi driver, Uber driver, or a thing. Like, confide in your doll. This might be for a child as well. It might be for an adult man. Take it how it resonates. Confide in your doll. Confide in your toy. Confide in your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, what have you. Okay, so that is it for themselves. Now, how can they help the others? Keeping steps. How can they help others? Take it as it comes. By becoming a model, by showing them how it should be done, by by proving to them that what you are planning on doing can be done. My enthusiasm. No. Okay. Yes, that was. Okay. Yes, my enthusiast. Show them how it should be done, how you do it in order for them to get the best out of the situation. And in alignment with that, how you can help the world is by ascending to a whole new level of ability in what it is that you're doing, so that they can see that, hey, there's more. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so that was for my enthusiasts. Now onto my protectors. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what they should do this week to help themselves. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share how they can help themselves. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers. And you got set boundaries. Don't allow anyone to walk in on you whenever they want to. Okay, set boundaries for yourself, for others, and the world. Okay. Now, how you can help others by being appreciative for what you have, by being appreciative for what is already in your reality, by kind of becoming a model for them to follow. And how can you help the world, by collaborating and co-creating with other creators, with other protectors, or other people, just being able to collaborate and co-create with other people. And if you want to be able to be the best team ever, I would suggest that you get people with different skill sets to work together, because that would be the combination of a winning team. Okay? So now onto my community. Individuals who can use all of the aforementioned intuitive styles to get what they want, and how can they help themselves this week. And we got flow with what is coming to you or to others. Flow with, work with, flow with, all that jazz. So now, how can they help others? Please, angels and guides, and the highest good, who has a message for my community, how can they help others? Please, angels and guides, and the highest good, who has a message for my community, please come forward and share how they can help others manifest. Flow it for you, flow it with the surrounding circumstances, and to help others manifest what you want, so that you can be a model yet again. Now, how can you help the world? You got move on. Move on. I feel like the project was a dud, maybe because everybody involved was not really pulling their weight. If that is the case, move on. Move on. Know when it's time to bow out respectfully. Okay? So, my gorgeous trollteers, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe to this video. It will greatly help me with the algorithm. And with that being said, my gorgeous trollteers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.